What is going on, guys? Welcome to a brand new video. Welcome back to the channel. It's Dev. We are here. Inside Job. Happy Sunday, ladies and gentlemen. We're here. Episode 3, last on Inside Job. Keanu Reeves, vampire. We learned that there's some vampires. Leonardo DiCaprio, Nicolas Cage, and a bunch of other people. And then you had Tobey Maguire coming in to save the day and his band of dead celebrities, per se. And it was really funny. It was the truth hidden in plain sight, brother. Let's see what else they have to expose here about the truth of reality in Inside Job Season 2, Episode 3. In 3, 2, 1... No Nick Cage.
All clear. Time for our annual secret revising of the Constitution.
Oh. Don't forget the amendment about moving the capital to Cleveland. There's no decent pierogies around here.
Of course, only in Ohio.
Probably the same way your father feels about you.
Hey, who cares? 10 of them were slaveholders, and George Washington was actually just a bunch of gerbils under a waistcoat.
That's hilarious.
I thought failing was kind of more your thing.
Aliens? A woman in charge of a team? No one will believe this.
Mike, quick! Spurt on that guy!
I'm not a soft-serve machine. I need to warm up.
I'm not a soft-serve machine.
Fish?
Now give me one reason why I shouldn't fire you.
Oh, God!
Okay, I was not ready for that.
Whoa, buddy!
Aww.
Invitation to my 5,000th Hive School reunion. I'm from a million-year-old mushroom hive cluster who live in the center of the earth.
Bread idea incoming. We go to your reunion with you and pose as your cluster. Also, what is a cluster?
It's some kind of freaky mushroom mind marriage.
Where everyone thinks the same and acts the same? Like fucking Marvel fans.
Oh.
With Mike in the state, we'll never be able to complete our missions. Look at him. Can't make mind-erasing juice like this. And we can stop at Cracker Barrel on the way home.
Now I can get down.
Oh my God, Cracker Barrel.
Fuck! What are you excreting?
Sort of mucus, sort of jizz. I call it jucus.
Oh.
Who wants to touch my jucus?
I'm already regretting this.
Yay!
Damn. Alright, this will be a fun little episode. They took a shot at Marvel fans, aka somebody like me. I'm pissed off. No, I'm kidding. I don't give a shit. It's pretty funny. It's true, though. Most of us Marvel fans, we all act the same. We either hate it or we are like... like...
Someone took a shit on my desk. I think we have a spy.
Why would a spy shit on your desk?
I don't know. Psychological warfare? There could be Reagan. Someone.
That sounds like something Christian Slater would say. It sounds like... Oh, it's such a Christian Slater line.
Paranoid.
Paranoid? Do you have any idea how many enemies I've made? They're everywhere. Watching.
We're in Oregon, right?
He's become a schizo within his own schizo land. Like, shit like this is what schizos think of. And he's turning into a schizo within this.
And you're a respected leftist podcast host?
That's right. I won the Nobel Prize for podcasting. Suck it, Roman Mars. I don't even think he's from Mars.
Oh my God. Leftist podcasts.
Welcome, brother.
Do me a favor. My cluster
They're
is
annoying.
kinda,
I'm sorry. I don't
human.
care. I'm a leftist and I find a lot of leftists online annoying as fuck.
Ooh, add Romy and Mychelle. Lisa Kudrow? Absolutely would.
Thanks, Chief.
Jennifer Connelly, please.
You've never tried mushrooms?
Hell no! I'm a law-abiding American. I only take caffeine, alcohol, nicotine, and the occasional oxyfentanyl blend to help me sleep.
It's so true. That's the average American.
At least have a drink with me.
All right.
How's my breath?
Oh
I need
my
to be in peak
God.
form in case I run into.
Mushrooms will be the way we gain class consciousness. You know what I mean, ladies and gentlemen? I think if everybody were to take at least 2 grams of mushrooms, not even that. If everybody were to microdose at least, we would gain class consciousness. Everybody would understand, know what's going on, are fully aware, and don't turn into schizos.
Wow, it might just be the dim cave lighting, but you've had a serious glow up. Oh, wow.
Oh my god.
Which one of you did it?
Did what?
Don't act like you don't know.
Okay. I've been stealing lamps from the office. I have a problem.
No one gives a shit about your lamp addiction, Mothman. I want to know which one of you spies.
Your lamp addiction? That took me for a couple seconds to...
What is he talking about?
You're going full Nixon.
Oh,
What? You can't fire Mothman. Addiction is a disease. It's time we had a discourse about neurotypical ableism.
I don't understand your old
Neurotypical ableism.
You're fired.
What? How does that work? Awesome Shawshank shit.
Bug signatures.
Anybody else notice everything started glowing a little bit? Why can I taste my own?
He's laughing. Why can I taste my own teeth?
Mike had a hard time fitting in.
Goku goes Super Saiyan in the 21st episode of the Freezer saga of Dragon Ball Z. Hey, fucking Freezer right now.
His strong psychic powers made him extra sensitive.
I know I'm weird, but even when they act nice, I can hear what they're really thinking.
For me, this one's a little clumsy. She's got a bit of a glug problem, if you know what I mean.
You know what? Hold your own goddamn award.
What are you doing?
That's it. Mike has been lying this whole time. We are not his cluster. We're not even his friends. He works for us at the shadow government, where we only tolerate him because we need his psychic goo. And
I'm sorry, Reagan.
accidentally assimilated Mike?
We merged!
I feel so at ease, soldier.
Probably
Soldier.
because the margarita I gave you was spiked with magic mushrooms. Welcome to the new you, baby.
You drug me? I would kill you if death wasn't just a continuum of life.
Get ready to put on your preconceived notions.
Wait, I love the wait what?
It's medically impossible for me to flash a peace sign.
Okay, how about
Medically impossible.
I was thinking, I can make you all a little thank you dinner at my townhouse tonight. We can watch old episodes of Sex in the City like a bunch of gal pals.
Oh, Brett's excited about that.
Time for Operation Sane.
Operation Sane.
America isn't real.
Dude, that's crazy open-minded. Do you want to touch feet to feet?
What kind of crazy jag-off would I have to be to not do that? Oh, you right, Andre. I'm one with all living creatures, even liberals.
Even liberals?
Down. Look, a whole wall just for drawing on. Your inner beauty is astonishing.
I'm having a vision too, and it's in British.
I'm David Attenborough, and you are tripping balls.
Oh, this is awesome.
A species of psychic fungoids that came to Earth on an asteroid millions of years ago. The mushrooms flourished, but then an early ape devoured one.
Yes, the stoned ape thing.
He's unlocked its higher consciousness.
Yes.
Now evolved. These stoned apes became Earth's dominant species.
Oh, I love this.
Dominant predator.
My God, everyone's college roommate was right.
Mushrooms underground, resentful, and dreaming of one day rising up to overthrow humanity.
Wait, what was that last part?
We don't exist in peace and harmony. We're at war with underground mushrooms.
Exactly! We're not in Mike's tastefully decorated townhouse! We're still in the mushroom hive!
Oh, god damn it! I know it! There's no way Mike's bookshelf would have the complete works of bell hooks.
Overthrowing the earth.
Oh, Reagan, don't be such a Miranda about it.
All I wanted was for Mike to be nice.
Yeah, he went from being a fun asshole to a crazy religious totalitarian. Like Kanye.
I miss the old Mike. He roasted us out of love. And
How ironic that we're watching this right now. How ironic.
Mike, you don't have a shred of moral character, and I hate the way you smell, look, and generally exist. When does a roast start?
Stop it! Stop it! Oh, God.
But seriously, I love having Mike around as our wacky alien sidekick. You know,
Oh my god, it's an ego death right now.
Don't say it!
It's an ego death.
Brett.
Jar.
Oh, yeah, Brett? The last time I saw a white guy that generic, he was on a don't walk sign.
Hey, what are you looking at? I don't know. Did Jackson Pollock ever paint with vomit?
You all just see me as an object. Well, suck my stem, assholes. I have a degree in communications.
I have a degree in communication.
Welcome to Fresh Dirt. My guests this week are genius robotics expert Reagan Ridley and master media manipulator Gigi Thompson. Welcome.
Hi there.
Pleasure to be here.
My first question is this. You guys ever make out?
All right,
5
I'm out.
seconds. I'm
Get
out.
used to it, baby! It's called journalism!
Fresh
NPR.
Dirt by Blue Apron. Do you only care about the environment if it's super convenient?
Oh, the NPR shit. Oh no. Oh, that's great though. Oh, what an episode. That was so good. Dude, this season, the first 3 episodes, that's all been great. This one touched on, you know, mushrooms, which is amazing because here, let's have a conversation. All right, let's have a conversation. So, whoever's watching this, I don't know if you guys have, you know, ventured in the psychedelic realm. I myself, I mean, if you look at me, you see probably that, like, that hippie, you know, whatever it may be. I don't know, but like, I haven't done mushrooms in a while. It's been quite some time, mainly because this YouTube thing. And when I do it, it's a good reset, but I don't want to like make it reset where like I'm just like done with YouTube, because there's a part of me like where like if I'm on the shrooms, am I gonna look at my YouTube and be like, oh my god, this is, what have I done? Like I have 300 plus videos now. Like what's going on? I'll be confused. So I just want to do it in the right sense. I don't want to think about technology. I don't want to think about anything like that besides like music or a movie. Other than that, I don't want to go on social media. I don't want to look at YouTube. I don't want to do anything like that, just because it will probably put me in a bad trip. And I don't like the term bad trip, because bad trips are normally very helpful and they're good. You know, kind of like what they showed in this with the ego death, kind of learning like, you know, how the mushrooms got here, and it was like all beautiful and great, and you felt great, everything was good, and then you learned they're here to destroy humanity, oh my god. And then all those bad thoughts come in, and then we got the part with Mike where they were roasting him, and that happens in mushroom trips where you're getting roasted. Not like it's not like a lot of people say like like a lot of people who've never taken psychedelics will say like, oh, it's just like dragons and make believe land. It's like, that's not how it works. A lot of it is in your head. And like with Mike there, where he was getting roasted about all of his horrible things he's done, it's like the back of your mind, I guess, telling you all the bad things you've done and embarrassing you per se on a very high amount of shrooms. And it's true. But that's what helps you grow as a person. You know what I mean? They could be very cathartic. They could be very helpful in rehabilitation. I truly believe that. But I mean, I've had a lot of awesome trips, like just very, very, I guess, enlightening. I used to also do LSD. Not anymore. I haven't done it in years, and I don't want to, because I just we're not going to go down that rabbit hole. But that can take you to a bad place. For me personally, and it's all based on personal experience, I would never recommend doing it unless like you're fully, you know, I'm not going to recommend it, but Hey, freedom, baby. We love it. And like I said earlier in the video, I was like, I think it's a good way of everybody collecting class consciousness. You know, everybody finally understanding what the problem is, where the problem is rooted in society, and it's not like a conspiracy. It's what the truth is, and at some point, people will come together and agree on that. At this point in time, I don't think we're near that, because I think a lot of people think where the problem is in totally different areas. Like me personally, I think capitalism is the root of most Americans' problems, middle class and lower. Not even the middle class, but like lower class, I guess the middle class as well. A lot of the problems we face is rooted in capitalism and corporate greed, and not having full autonomy over the things we do, whether it be working, that's the big one, you know, whether how many hours we work, how much we get paid. Like, a lot of people have zero say on that. A lot of people don't have sick days, and we're seeing that with the rail strike that got turned down. Hopefully they can, I hope, get that going. You know, I think these people deserve a livable wage, choosing their own hours. You know what I mean? And if you just disagree with that because of some stupid, you know, academic reason, because there's a lot of people who come into topics of conversation, they're like, hey, this sounds like a really good thing, and they're just gonna be like, well, actually, this won't be able to happen, all right? You know, the CEOs are gonna lose money, and that's a problem. The stock market, or not the stock market, but supply chains are going to, you know, it's gonna be bad. It's like, okay, let's just, you know, give these people shitty pay and bad work environment, and I think we'll be okay. Yeah, I think that's a good idea, actually. Capitalism, yeah. You know, messy labor with very little pay, no sick leave. I mean, hey, I think that's based. No, I'm kidding. I'm joking. But back onto the mushroom talk. You know, I think it all can be a very, you know, self-changing experience with mushrooms. It can also go down a dark path, and that's a truth. There's a truth to that. It can go down a bad path, but you have to be in the right mind space. You got to be around the right people. You know, one minor thing could really put your trip into a bad place, and it's not a fun time. It's really not. Personally, I've never had a quote-unquote bad trip. I've had like an ego death, I guess, but I don't know if I want to consider it, because one, I barely remember it, and only thing I remember is just like feeling one with everything. I said goodbye to everything I knew, and I remember at one moment I was just like there. I past that point, it was like probably I don't know. Time didn't exist. It was a very good time. But with, you know, with mushrooms, it put me in a very more perspective light. You know, I looked at things like from other people's perspective. You know, I needed to stop judging people. You know, I used to be fairly transphobic. You know what I mean? I used to be like, I have a penis. You know what I mean? Like, I used to be like one of those people, a turf. You know what I mean? Like, it's cringe. Just let people live their life. That's one thing I definitely just let people just live their fucking life. You don't need to be an asshole, and let people be who they want to be. You know what I mean? If they're gonna be an asshole, they're gonna be an asshole. You know, there's definitely like freedom of speech is a real thing. People have the right to say what they want, and if it's bigoted, I or whoever has the right to, you know, fight back that. Not even debate, but just win in the idea, in the marketplace of ideas. You know what I mean? when you're like, for example, like I'll have conversations with people at work. Some of them will be, I've heard some pretty racist shit. I've heard some pretty transphobic shit. I've heard some pretty wild things. And most of the time I won't say anything. I'm just like, whatever. But there's something I'm like, dude, you're just objectively wrong. And, you know, you just got to own them in the marketplace of ideas. And that's what's going to happen at like a class reunion. You know what I mean? Like a high school class reunion. Like what with Mike's going here. I mean, you're either going to be the outcast or you just got to come one with everybody. Just be like, yo, what up, man? How you doing? It's been a while. Or you're just gonna be like, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. I hate all of you. I'm an outcast. See ya. I don't know. It was a fun episode though. I loved fucking Rand in his little thing with JR. That was really funny. That was really good stuff. I enjoyed that. That was a good little subplot of the whole story. I loved fucking Dolphin Man. Why am I forgetting his name? What the fuck is his name? Glenn Dolphin. There it is, Glenn. But I love Glenn. It's pretty funny. You know, your typical conservative. I love him talking about how he never has done anything but like alcohol, nicotine, caffeine, and the occasional oxy to go to bed. Like that's true for most Americans. I would it's a stereotype I would say for sure. Since weed's being more legalized, you're seeing more higher uses of CBD or edibles. But for your typical American, alcohol, nicotine, they say drugs are bad and they want all drugs like out of here. But then they're drinking caffeine, they have cigarettes, whatever it may be. But I feel like, especially with conservatives, man, they will gain a perspective. It will open their mind. I love how Glenn was like, America isn't real. America isn't real. It's like, yeah, America. In a general sense, America's not real. Borders are not real. They're imaginary lines. And they're all controlled by, you know, almost authoritarian regimes. Mostly. You know. American imperialism is real. America isn't real. But American imperialism is real. That's for sure. In the military-industrial complex, that's also a very real thing and a very dangerous thing. And, you know, I just love that with Glenn. He's going to have big character. I think this is his big character moment. You know, he's not blaming liberals for everything. Now, you can go one of two ways with this. You continue to still blame liberals, but you don't blame them for everything. You blame the J word. That's where you can go. There's two separate ways you can go with spiritual enlightenment. Not two separate. There's a lot of different ways, but you can either go like schizo territory with blaming, you know, Jewish people for all the problems in society. You can do that. We're seeing it right now with Kanye. We're seeing, you know, the agitated propaganda on the right, the far right, working. People like Nick Fuentes who are getting to Kanye. Milo Yiannopoulos getting to Kanye. And then you have motherfuckers like Alex Jones who says he doesn't, like, he's not going to outwardly, like, agree with Kanye. And I give it to Alex for looking like the sane one in that show, in that interview. But obviously, I mean, Alex Jones is known to have very, very right-wing, not even right-wing, white supremacist motherfuckers on his show. He's had that, and he agrees with them mostly. He's just not going to outwardly state that he loves Hitler and Nazis like Kanye did. Kanye's off the deep end. Kanye is only going to get love and respect from from literal Nazis now. And I don't think everybody in the Republican Party that says they're a conservative is a Nazi. I don't think that. There is definitely some in there that are like, yes, he's right in their private. They're never gonna outwardly say that, because once you state that you're a Nazi, everything goes out the window. That's why you see Tucker Carlson not really outwardly stating things from Adolf Hitler or, you know, the Nazi ideology, but he will propagate it very well without saying that's what it is. I mean, he's talked about the 13 words. He's talked about a lot of shit like that without outwardly saying, you know what I mean? So it's still like it's a wild time to be alive. It's a wild year ender to 2022. Kanye's he made graduation. He made graduation. He made graduation. He made Jesus. He made Jesus. Sorry, I it sucks, because I Wonder is one of my favorite songs, and I'll probably not listen to it unless he reforms himself. What if he's just doing a tour of political ideologies, and he's going so far right now that next year he's going to take a hiatus, and he's going to come back in like 6 months to maybe a year. He'll come back, and then he's going to start quoting Marxist and Lenin, and he's going to be totally reformed, and now he's a full leftist commie. It's going to be great. And just kidding. I'm coping really hard. I don't think that's going to happen, but I'm coping. Oh my god. Goofy as hell. Kanye did get a mention in here, so that was pretty funny. But I love this episode. This episode is great. Mainly it's because I love mushrooms. I thought the mushroom trip they did there was really cool and well done. I enjoyed it. Sorry about my ramble on, you know, probably just political bullshit, political theater. But it's good shit. It was a good episode. I enjoyed it. I love conspiracies. I love political shit. I love psychedelics. They're combining so many different things, and I love it. I love it. It's gonna be fun. I wonder if we're gonna see, like, I don't know what we're gonna see, but I did see one of the episodes coming up is a right-wing talk show host. It said something like that. I didn't read it. All I saw was right-wing talk show in the synopsis of the episode. I haven't seen anything else but that, so I'm excited when we get to that. That's going to be really fun, and that'll be cool. I hope you guys enjoyed my reaction. If you did, please like, favorite, subscribe, hit the notification bell for daily videos every single day. Follow me on Twitter, Twitch, TikTok, and Instagram. All the social medias down in the description below. And we'll get ya for another video. Goodbye!